Indistinct chatter rippled through the congregation as anxiety mounted with each passing hour. 4 days left. The fellowship president stood before her people, young, uncertain, yet resolute. She raised her hand, and silence fell like a blanket over troubled hearts. Her voice was steady as she began. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you how we arrived at this moment. It started several months ago, just after we returned from outreach. The atmosphere buzzed with testimonies of God's faithfulness, healings, salvations, divine interventions. We were riding high on the joy of the Lord. Then everything changed. Some brothers rushed in, faces heavy with concern, searching for our president. They pulled him aside and shared the news. While we had been away proclaiming life, his mother had passed into eternity. We watched the light fade from his eyes. Grief overwhelmed him. Anger followed, anger at us, at circumstances, even at God himself. That day, he walked out of the fellowship and never returned. His bitterness grew, and in his pain he made a decision. If he had to suffer, others would too. He began gathering others, young men just as angry and disillusioned as himself. What began as grief became fear on campus. Then, 2 weeks ago, a letter arrived. Your time is coming. The countdown had begun. 4 days. Panic filled the hall. Voices clashed. Suggestions flew. Report it. Call authorities. Cancel meetings. Hide. But the president stood still, head bowed, searching for wisdom. Then, in the quiet of her spirit, she heard a whisper. Remember Goliath's threats against Israel. Remember how I delivered them through the faith of one boy. I am the same God. Joy rose within her. He's done it before, she declared. God is ready to glorify himself through his church again. Some stood and quietly left. But those who remained made a choice. They would fast. They would pray. They would believe. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. 3 days. The threats increased. 2 days. Fear spread across campus. 1 day. Hours remained. As night fell, plans were being made elsewhere, plans driven by anger and deception. Their former leader spoke with cold resolve. Tonight we prove their God is powerless. Tonight we show that prayer changes nothing. But in the fellowship hall there was no fear, only fire. Believers filled the room, standing, kneeling, lifting their voices. Prayer rose like a wall, strong and unbroken. They weren't begging God to save them. They were declaring that he already had. Then suddenly everything changed. Their leader collapsed and died. Confusion turned into fury. The church goes down tonight, they said. They moved toward the fellowship hall, then stopped. Something pressed against them. A sound filled the air, voices not understood, yet heavy with authority. Fear replaced courage. Then a command echoed through their very souls. Go forth. They ran, not away, but straight into the fellowship hall. They fell to the ground. Hearts broke. Tears flowed. Pride crumbled. And the church prayed on, now lifting worship to the God who had answered them. This is how the church won. Not through violence, not through strategy, but through prayer. The church was born in prayer. It stands in prayer, and it will be caught up in prayer. Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. Hallelujah.